So, ladies and gentlemen, one of Bill Fitzpatrick's trucks. Bill passed away, sadly, last year, and I'm here at Clunes, and fortunate enough, one, to see his truck, but more importantly, to meet his sons, Paul and Billy. Gentlemen, how are you?
Good, and this is his grandson, Murphy.
Hello, Murphy. How are you, mate?
Not bad.
Mate, welcome to Trucking with Kermie. Move around here so we can get the truck in the background. Now, I did interview your old man at Alice Springs last year.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, I think it was probably last year. And it was the first time I'd met him, and it was a privilege to talk to him. And since then I found out a lot more about his history and his impact in the transport industry, which was pretty solid, shall I always say. So you two are carrying on a family legacy, is that fair to say?
Yep.
Yep.
Both truckies, yeah.
Righto, so how many trucks you got?
7 or 8, haven't we?
7 or 8? Well,
7 or 8 they go.
that's enough to keep you busy, because there's 4 that you can't drive between you, so you've got to find a half decent driver or two.
That's
And
the hardest part, isn't
we
it?
got the young fella over here who's probably not quite there yet, is he? Just move in a bit closer so I can get all 3 of you in there. Right, this truck behind you has got a bit of a story behind it, you were telling me.
Well, this is the last truck the old man drove.
Okay.
And we just thought we'd bring it down to the show just to show it off a bit.
Yeah, and so people can remember him. But you didn't know that truck was coming originally. Is that fair to
We
say?
sent him to an auction to buy us a stock crate and a T650 Kenworth.
Yeah.
And he brought this home for himself.
You didn't worry about us.
He did.
We said, how'd the other ones go? What were they you don't know, they weren't any good.
What-
Some was.
How long ago are we talking?
Oh, it'll be 10 years at least.
Probably 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So, does it work?
Oh, this one,
This
it's
truck?
quite a good truck,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I see it's still got proper rego on it. It's not on club reg or anything.
We worked it right to the end, like,
So how long have you been retired?
We haven't retired.
Oh, my apologies.
Oh, God. Hell no, I still drive a bit. Yeah.
Do you?
A little bit.
I still do about 1,000 k's a week.
Right, it's rude to ask a lady, so I won't ask Marie. But how old are you, old mate?
I'm not old enough to have more sense, as I tell everybody.
Well, I'm not going to try and guess, because I'll get into trouble no matter what I do.
Yeah, this is his truck.
this was the old man's truck. He drove it till middle of last year. Yeah.
Wow.
I know you wouldn't have thought he was getting pretty old and tottery by then, but yeah.
At 91, he's still working.
Yeah, well, your mum made a comment that she tried to get him out of the truck on more than one occasion, but he never listened to her.
No, he didn't listen to us either. He just did what he wanted to do. And,
Hey, well, that's because he's your father, right? And I've learnt never to listen to my kids.
If I was on the interstate, I'd call his name on the general card in. I'd call, and the kids would start crying because there's a strange man in the house. Maria would wake the
Scared
kids
stiff
up.
a bit.
Yeah, so I know that.
Guys, it's nice to see the truck here. Tell us a little bit about it. So, obviously a Kenworth. Year.
Yeah,
it's a 2000, I reckon. 2000 model.
yeah, it's
Okay.
got a Gen 2 Cummins in it.
Yeah, I noticed the signature sign on
Yeah,
it.
what else was it? No, it was he got the crate specially made for himself.
Yeah, probably 15 years.
Yeah, 15 years ago. That's what he used. He only used a 3-decker, it's not a 4-decker.
Do the job.
It did.
Do the job.
Yeah. Quite handy.
He always had a little load
Gives
for
gives
himself.
gives the sheep some headroom.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
does. Plenty of room in my 3-deckers.
See, animal responsibility. That's it.
We've polished it all up. He never drove it looking smick as this one, probably. He
It was always a working truck.
working truck. He had her into working clothes, but we give her a bit of a polish. The aluminium side being polished.
Yeah. So it's going to stay in the family.
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. You'd have to.
Yeah.
You'd have to.
Shed for it, something.
So that's going to come to you, young fella.
Yeah,
Yes, suppose.
yeah, come of age, you'd be right. Yeah,
Gentlemen, thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
No worries.
That's really cool. We'll talk to you soon.
yeah. Yeah.
The boys they seem to all want Kenworth, but I think they're all okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, when the Kenworths come in the yard overloaded with a few little ton or so over and can't unload because they're overloaded.
Right.
Look for the Freightliner, the Argosy. Where is it? It's a good truck then, oh gee, because it's lighter than they're legal.
Yes. So what we have here, guys, as an addendum to the video that I've just done with Paul and Billy is an ode to Bill Senior on the side of the truck. So take us through it.
I'll take a couple. This is his very first one, the Chev Maple Leaf truck. It was a tray, he converted it into a semi.
Yep.
1952. I think it was age 19. Then he's just progressed. Ford F600s. He was bogged for 3 weeks at Ivanhoe with that one. And he was stuck up there. So.
Different time, different world, wasn't it?
Yes, exactly. They're the people ask, that's the old Bendio sale yards, apparently, according to Dad.
Okay.
There's a few of the trucks he's had over here. One of his all-time favourite, the Leyland Viva. Paul, you say? No, you keep going. This is the first of the big bangers, like 2.5 decks. Has it got bigger?
Oh yeah. 2.5 decks. I don't think I've ever seen one of those. What?
He made it himself.
Did he? So what era would that be?
That'd be 60s. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Early 60s.
The wind's going to play havoc with this, but that's all right.
This is a brand new Federal. His first trip was from Charlton to Victor Harbour.
It was written on the back of the photo.
On the back of the phone. And that's it now.
We've still got it in the yard.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah.
We'll just ignore Owen Leach.
Yeah, he gets progressed at different trucks. He has Deutzes, Diamond T.
Oh yeah,
The old Deutzes.
yeah. Air cooled, weren't they?
Yeah. And his first Kenworth, he got in 67. He had a 64 model truck, wouldn't he? But he bought it in 67.
Okay.
So it was a big banger then. He had one of them. All these were bought brand new. These ones were.
Great history.
It's just a few. He's got thousands of.
No, I'm sure he has. It's surprising how many truckies have got photos.
Yes.
I mean, through an era where I mean, you went to school, you met your first girlfriend, you might have a photo or two. I'm like that from my youth. But truckies, mate, they took millions of them.
Oh.
You know, the old Kodak box brownie was working overtime, I reckon,
Exactly.
back in the day.
Yeah.
That's
And that was another
That's
all-time. That was his Aerodyne. He bought a brand new Aerodyne 1980. That's what he had, and that was his very last trip in this truck we're looking at now.
what you said was just June.
Yeah.
So, did you drive up here to Alice, or?
Yeah, we drove. I built it, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which other way? Whenever I come home, I've got to go and hop in the car and say, where can we go for a drive? You ask
Hey, this gets home, he wants to go for another drive.
Life is
He
never
loves driving.
life is never boring, is it?
What? Got to have a steering wheel in your hand.
So yeah, he towed everything with it, crates and tippers and tour liners.
Yeah.
Mainly stock he ever did though.
Great to have that on the side of the truck. That's
We just thought it had something to it.
absolutely, mate. He was known by a lot of people and admired by a lot of people, certainly respected. And it's nice that you brought this along here today.
Yeah, it's just something different.
So that's the end of take two. Again,
Good on
thank
you.
you guys.
Good.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Thanks, Janet.
Do they call you Fitzy?
They call me everything. They call me worse than that.
Sounds a bit like me. I've got